Hi everyone, and welcome to Flosstube number 157. Today is Saturday, January the 27th, and here's Striker, one of my Scotties, gonna wave to Jeanette and Belinda and Stephanie. Hi girls, it's good to see y'all today. We're so glad you could come in and join us, and we have another Scotty to say hello. Hang on. All right, this is Winston, and he wants to say hello also. And hello, Jennifer. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're watching. And all the others that are watching today. We really, really appreciate it so much. And I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please like and subscribe. And I just want to welcome everyone back. And I just want to try to get to 2,000. And when we do, we're going to have a big giveaway. So, and if you want to see when I put videos out, you need to touch the bell and you'll just get a notification. All right, I usually do once a week. I promised Roberta from the Sable Stitchers, and you need to watch their video if you don't, and if you need to know where to find retreats to go to, you need to go to her website, thesablestitcher.net, and go under retreats, and she'll have all kinds of places you could go. Okay, and their Flosstube is wonderful. I just love her and Leanie. They do. They're just awesome. And she's doing a study in blue, and I promised her I would show this on my next video. I had to find it. But this is by Sue Hillis, and I didn't do blue. I did like a raspberry parfait, I think it was, and it was a limited color from Classic Colorworks, or maybe it was Gentle Arts. I think it was Gentle Arts. And this is my box, and I put some rickrack around the edge, and we've got the alphabet. This alphabet took a while. And I'll turn it around so you can see it. And then we open it up, and my box is lined, and I have a scissor fob, and I also have a pen pillow, and there's the back. But we finished all this in one day, and we did this at a finishing class at Pandas Crossing. It's Pandas Cross Stitch and Beading. Donna is just a fabulous instructor and finisher, and she helped us do all this. And so when I went home, I had a finished pick, 3 finished things. Isn't that just awesome? And I did this on, I think it was Vintage Country Mocha, and it was 28 count, so it would fit on the box. And it's a paper mache box that I got at Hobby Lobby. So there you go. So I hope yours will look this good, Roberta. And we did all different colors. We did yellows and oranges and blues and pinks and reds, and they were all just beautiful. Okay, so that's my past finish, or FFO. And I had 2 FFOs this week. I'm still on the FFO train. They were easier though. This one is from Elizabeth's Designs, and I need your opinion on what color the hanger needs to be. I'm going to make a corded hanger, and this is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I just put it on here. There's the little bells. I'll back up so you can see it. And this is on banding, and I'm kind of, at a loss of what color to do. I've tried red and green and tan, and I'm like, oh, I don't know which one to pick. But if you can think of something else, let me know. And this kit is discontinued. Sorry about that. Okay, and the next thing I finished, it makes a complete finish for my top drawer series from Hands On Design. This is the top drawer. I made the drawer, the needle book, the pin cushion, and one of the scissor charms, the one in the front. But the one right here, I didn't do. You know, after a while, it's like, okay, I've stitched it all. And this is my finish. And I followed Kathy's instructions. She is so good with this. And I've got padding and foam core, and I sewed it together. So this will be a nice scissor fob. So that's done, and that's my second FFO for today. Okay, now let's go. We're changing up a little bit. You know, I like to do things different. I'm a piano teacher, and so what I do is, you know, like this week I'll start with this, and next week I'll start with something else. And the kids are like, why aren't we starting with so-and-so? We all, you know, don't we always start with that? And I said, no, we always do something different. So it keeps people guessing, and it keeps you watching my video. Yes, because I know you're doing that little skip, skip, skip thing. So anyway, this is Crazy Bee Patterns, and she's got coupon codes. If you buy 2, you get 10% off, and the coupon code is 2, the number 2, Be Crazy, B-E-E. And if you buy 3, you get 15% off, and it's 3, Be Crazy. And buy 5, and you get 20% off, and it's 5, Be Crazy. So, without further ado, let's go and see what she's got. Okay, the first thing is a kind of a filigree heart. And it reminded me of a Quaker. And I thought it was so pretty. So anyway, that's one that you can get. And I think that's just beautiful. It's a lace heart. And it's a one color cross stitch. The next one is a white floral heart cross stitch wedding heart pattern. And isn't that pretty? And you wouldn't have to make it be a wedding heart. You could just do just the heart, and maybe you might want to put more flowers in the middle or nothing. Then, for those of you that like mandalas, this is a mandala heart stitch pattern. And this is very involved and very colorful, but it's beautiful, isn't it? So, there's that. And then, for those of you that like birds, we have 3 birds cross stitch pattern. Isn't that beautiful? It looks so springy. I think that's a dogwood maybe, or not. But anyway, it's so pretty. Then we have a lace floral butterfly, because I know a lot of people like butterflies. And that's a cross stitch pattern also. And you could do that on any color, like a bright pink, a bright green, a bright blue, like a royal blue, just any color. And then I have some that have asked me where to find embroidery patterns. And they're few and far between these days. But this one is one I found, and look at that. It's got the lavender and the bees coming to get it. Isn't that so pretty? And it wouldn't take long either. Then, this one I thought was so cute. If I buy one of these, well, I'll buy this one because it's just precious. Now, I'll change the umbrella and the outfit to a different color, but it's a little girl standing with her dog in the rain. Isn't that just so cute? All right. And that's called Lucky Rain Cross Stitch Pattern. I guess that's why it's green. Okay, next, for those of you that are getting ready for spring and Easter, here's a bunny with yellow flowers. Isn't it precious? And then, for those of you, I know a lot of y'all have cats. Now, I do not, because I'm allergic, very, very allergic. I have dogs. So, and Scotties don't shed. They have hair, so that's a good thing. But anyway, this one says, I need my coffee and my cat. But is that not the cutest kitty cat? Just too cute. So if you have a kitty cat and you like to cross stitch and you like coffee, this pattern is for you. All right, and last, we have a set of snowflakes, because we have to talk about snow since we're never getting any here. Although some of y'all, you're like, yeah, we just need just a little bit more snow. Not. So look, Aren't those beautiful designs though? Just beautiful. So she has a lot more patterns, very varied, and you need to go check her out. It's Crazy Bee Patterns. And I will put the link in the description box below. She's an Etsy shop. You know, I always try to feature Etsy designers because they don't get as much billing and stuff as regular designers do that go to the needlework market and stuff. And, you know, their patterns are good too. All right. Next we have works in progress. Okay. So let's see what we got. Okay, the first thing I'm working on, oops. Here it is. Okay. I thought I had everything organized, but no, I do not. Never do. This came from Friendstitch, and this is a cartouche. It's a piece of the large sampler that Cecilia and never can remember her name. Anyway, Heart and Hand and Bent Creek gave us, because it's a collaboration, Friendstitch is, between the two designers. Is this not just so pretty? It was a needlework pattern they gave us, and that's the little bird with the flowers and a crown. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'll probably make it into a drum or a topper. Okay, and this one is on 32 count, some kind of linen. I'm not really sure because I don't think I got it from them. No, I didn't get it from them because they had Friendship Blend. But anyway, this is my stitching, what I've got done so far. All I got done this week was the crown. Yeah, but I wanted to get a little bit done because I thought, oh, this will be something I can hurry up and finish, you know, so I can have another finish for my FF. And, you know, and I'm big on the FFOs for the FFO challenge, hashtag FFO challenge. So, yeah, and I did 2 strands over 2, and it's using Weeks Dye Works. They always use, well, most always use Weeks Dye Works in their kits that they give you. So, and Friendstitch is a Zoom retreat, and what they do is they mail you your kit ahead of time. And this year they're only going to have one. This was a pop-up retreat. It was really a short one. And this one I think will be all day, and it's going to be in September, but they're going to have sign up, I think, in March or April. I want to say it's March. But anyway, you need to watch their Instagram page and their Facebook group, and, you know, Heart and Hand, and she'll announce when it is, because it's their 5th anniversary of the Zoom retreats. And that's for those, you know, that can't go to retreats, you know, because of family, or, you know, maybe you got young children or someone older you need to take care of. And so it's just too far. So, yeah. But anyway, you need to check it out. Okay, then I worked on WIPGO, and I've worked on WIPGO and worked on WIPGO. Jessie Marie does WIPGO, and she has a Flosstube also. And every month on the 25th, she chooses 2 numbers, and she announces which numbers that we're going to stitch. And I made my WIPGO board, which looks like a bingo board. And a WIP is a work in progress. And these are all things I have going on stitching. Because, yeah, I do have 25 things that I'm stitching on. Because I just go from this to this to this to this. But anyway, it's a way to help us finish or work on more of our works in progress. So, what I started on this time, and it's supposed to have a finish, she called number 9 for January, and it's the Oz Biscornu. And isn't that cute? It's got Dorothy and the Tin Man and Glinda and the Scarecrow and everything. And yes, the fan's on. I'm so sorry. But it's almost 70 degrees here and very humid. I live in the South and I'm burning up. And if anybody's cold, just come down and visit me. I would love to see you. Yeah, we did have a cold front come through a week or so ago, but now we're warm. Yeah, go figure. You're in South Carolina. But anyway, this one's done on 40 count, and I've got this done on Barb's Blend 40 count. I'm using 1 strand of floss over 2 threads. And I've made a good bit of progress, but it's probably not going to be a finish this month, but I'm going to work on it. I'm not giving up. But this is what I've got done. Now, I've got the Tin Woodsman right here. I've got Dorothy and Toto in a basket. I've got the Scarecrow. He was quick. Dorothy and Toto in a basket, and Dorothy and Toto in a basket. And now I'm moving down to Glenda. And I've got the little frame partially stitched. I'll do Dorothy in a basket, and then I'll do the Cowardly Lion. And the top will be finished, and then I have the bottom to do, which is balloons and a design. So, yeah. But anyway, I've got all year. But I really wanted to get it done in January because I wanted to hurry up and FFO it so I would just fully finish it so I could have it for my FFO challenge. And besides, I love the Wizard of Oz. So this is just a perfect piece. And Cross Stitch Jo is also on Etsy, and she has some beautiful, beautiful patterns. You need to check them out. And she's from Canada. So go share the love and check them out. And she also has the Dottie Scotty pattern that she designed just for me. I'm so excited. Thank you, Joelle. You are so sweet. So hopefully I'll have a finish on that this month. I can only stitch on it so long, and then my eyes get tired. And because I've had an eye infection, as y'all know, and I have to stitch something larger. But it's better now, so hopefully I can get some done. Okay, so next, they called, Jessie Marie Does Stuff called number 22. And that was Ebenezer. And I got this at a retreat at Pandas Cross Stitch and Beading. And there's good old Ebenezer saying, bah humbug. So, this is also supposed to be a finish. Yeah. But I've got a lot done on him too. Because when my eyes get tired from Oz, or I get tired of just stitching it, I just move over to something else. You know, because you know how I am. I like to stitch everything. So anyway, this is on 28 count Vintage Country Mocha. And all I lack is the top of his hat. I like the rest of the ball. And then the rest of hum. And I need to stitch bug. And then his coat at the bottom. And that's it. And he'll be done. And it's 2 strands over 2 on 28 count Vintage Country Mocha. So it's cute, cute, cute. I like him. And he will match my Bah Humbug door knocker. You knock on it and it goes Bah Humbug. It's so cute. So, but yeah. So hopefully I'm going to work on those. And hopefully I'll get a finish on those. I know I'll probably get a finish on Ebenezer. Oz Biscornu, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm going to stitch my heart out. So hopefully we'll just, because I really, really want to get it done. Because it's so pretty. And I've got another piece from her I want to do anyway. So it's a mattress. And it's really cute. She just has cute stuff. So be sure and check out Cross Stitch Jo on Etsy. Okay, so now let's talk about our freebie. Which I don't have a picture of. Darn. Hold that thought. Okay, I have a picture. Goodness gracious. Okay, this is from Blue Ribbon Designs. Our freebie is today, and it's called a Tiny Gift Sampler. It's Crowned Heart. That's what you'll need to look for, because you have to go, I've tried both ways to do it, so you're going to have to go to their webpage, blueribbondesigns.com, and then blueribbondesigns.com, and then you can type /free-charts, but you can't go any farther because then it says error. So you type on that, and then you're going to see a whole list of pictures with the names. So go, just scroll down to you past the Christmas ornaments to get to the crowned heart, and you'll see the design, and you'll see this. Isn't that beautiful? and it prints out really well. And I hope you enjoy stitching that. Maybe you'll have it next month for Valentine's Day. Okay, now what plans do I have? Okay, I'm going to Stitch and Thrift, and I'm doing this video ahead, so I will be at Stitch and Thrift when this video premieres. And Kara and friends are putting this on in Columbia, South Carolina. And it's a 1-day stitch, well, it's a 2-day stitch retreat. And you go, and I'm going to go to the Stitchin Kitten for the first time. I'm so excited. So look for a shop tour if she'll let me do one, which I'm sure she probably will. And guess who's going to be there? Jean Farish. And if you haven't watched Jean Farish's Floss Tubes, you really need to watch those. For those of you that are like, oh, my floss goes under the threads of the linen and it doesn't look good, she will tell you what to do. And I mean, I can also tell you what to do, but she's really, really good. And she knows, you know, about colors and design and all kinds of things. And she's been on the cross stitch scene for a long, long time. She's just getting back from a cruise with Jan Hicks Creates. They had like a needlework cruise. So they're stopping off in Columbia at, well, they stopped off, oh shoot, in Florida at some shop, and I can't remember the name. Oh, Inspired Needle. They stopped off at the Inspired Needle. I think today is the day, the 27th, that Jan Hicks Creates is going to be at the Inspired Needle. I think. Check on that. And if you live close to the Inspired Needle in Florida, you need to go so you can see Jan. She's just a wonderful lady. I've met her, and she is such a great designer. But Jean is coming by Columbia on her way home, and she's going to stop in Irmo at the Stitchin Kitten from 2:30 to 4:30 is the last I've heard. And if you can, just stop by the Stitchin Kitten and go there and visit with her, because she is a wealth of knowledge about needlework. All right, so I'm going to do that. Then after that, I'm going to the Stitch and Thrift. And what it is just a very inexpensive stitch retreat or stitch in. And we're just going to go and stitch, and everybody's bringing some food or drink or something to share. And we're going to stitch Friday evening and all day Saturday. I know Olivia, Southern Yankee Stitcher's going. Crystal Rowe Floss Tube, she's going. So you need to check out their videos. And we're just going to stitch on things. And I'm going to stitch on my WIPGO pieces. So, let me tell you what my WIPGO pieces are for February that Jessie Marie Does Stuff has called. Okay, she called out number 3, which is Autumn, my Cricut collection for me, and I want a page finish. Okay, I got very stressed this month because it was like, oh my gosh, I've got so much going on. So anyway, this is the pattern, and one of my viewers gave me this. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. I wish I'd written on the pattern. Well, I don't want to say a name because I'm afraid I'll get it wrong. But I think I know who gave it to me. But anyway, this has been on my wish list to do for the longest time. And I've got winter and spring and summer. I just didn't have autumn. So she gives it to me, and I thought, well, I've got to start that. So I've got this piece of even weave in my stash, and I started this at StitchCon. And this is all I've got done. But it's very pretty, and I want a page finish, so that means that I'm going to finish the M, and I'm going to do the N. So I'm going this way. So I'll have this much done. So I'll have half of it done, and then I'll just need to do AUT. But that's a good amount of stitching because these letters are big. See? They're big letters. See, that's my hand, and that's the U. And this is on 28 count. I'm doing 2 strands over 2, and it's using lots of DMC. I mean, lots of DMC. And I have it in this little thing. just kind of jam-packed in there. Yeah, you know how I am. So anyway, hot mess. It's a hot mess floss. I'm trying to get better though. My goal this year is to get organized. And I'm doing pretty good, because I've really been going through stuff, and I have a lot of things to take with me. Well, not a lot. I have several things to take with me to the Stitchin Thrift to put on the freebie table. Things that it's like, I have this pattern. I'm not going to stitch it. My tastes have changed. So, you know, or something I've started and it's like, I'm never going to finish this. So, for one reason or another, and if somebody wants to pick it up and stitch it, they can have the whole kit and caboodle. So, anyway, there you go. All right, and I've also got some little accessory things too. Oops, there went my shopping list. Okay. All right, now, the next, I have this beautiful bag that Mary Margaret made me. I just love it. And the next number that was called was number 24. And this pattern is from Cottage Garden Samplings. And my daughter Jeanette and my son-in-law Roger got me this for Christmas a year or so ago. And I kept saying, I'm going to stitch this. It's just beautiful. Have I stitched it? No. So I'm going to stitch on it for 5 days and see how far I can get. All I've got done is part of the Christmas tree. And this piece of fabric is Under the Sea, and it's 28 count opalescent. And it is the most beautiful fabric ever. And I'm going to put it on a board because with the opalescent and stuff, and the green I've got, it's kind of hard to see. So, and I did not iron my WIPGO pieces. But that's what I've got done. I've got a good portion of the tree done. Right where that crease is. So anyway, hopefully I'll get a lot more done and have some more colors in here. But it's a beautiful piece. Just a beautiful piece. So, and maybe I can even have it done for Christmas. That would be nice. All right, and then take it to the framer. Yay, and get another wonderful piece framed. So this will probably go with me to Stitchin Kitten too, or not Stitchin Kitten, Stitchin Thrift also. And it uses DMCs, so that's always good. And their patterns are easy to read. So 5 days on that and a page finish on autumn. So that should be really, really not too bad to do. And last but not least, I finally remembered to bring my Scotty tin upstairs. DK, I am so sorry, but there's my little Scotty tin. The cookies are gone, all the shortbread. But isn't it cute? I bet that looked like Winston when he was a puppy. Too cute. I just love Walker's shortbread too. And a lot of my stitching friends know it because usually everything I go to, a retreat, I always get a box of Walker's, or a bag of Walker's shortbread. The chocolate is my favorite. Yes, but I like the regular too. And then I bought the Just Cross Stitch magazine. And look at that little bunny. It looks like Beatrix Potter. And if I showed this last time, I'm sorry. But I can't remember. This is a really good magazine. They've really updated it. They came to StitchCon and got some, ideas about ways they could improve the magazine. And they sure have. Thank you. Thank you. And they featured several designers, which I did talk about this last time. Oops. But anyway, so that's all my haul, but I got one more thing to show you. You know, I was going to do the Liz Matthews tree at the Jingle Ball, and I couldn't find the fabric. I couldn't find any kind of fabric that even looked remotely like it in 36 count. So I dyed my own. And I did that this week, finally. And this is a royal blue. And this is pretty much the color it is with the modeling. And I'm very pleased. So I think this will be a nice night sky to do my tree on. So I'm so excited about starting this. Yay. You know, here I am starting. Yay. Instead of finishing. But, you know, it makes me happy. So I hope y'all have a wonderful week. And I will be sure and do a lot of sharing of all I've done this weekend. And hopefully I'll have some more finishes, some more stitching, and I hope to see you again next week. And please let me know about the Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, red, green, tan, or something else. Please name a color that would be good for the hanger that goes up here, because I want to do some cording. So thank you so much, and y'all have a wonderful week and keep stitching. Bye-bye.